There's a bigger plan for you than you realize, than you accept right now. And when you can open your doors, open your imagination, open your beliefs to what is possible, then all the pieces come into place and come into your life. And that's the difference between what you're wanting to be doing and what most of society is doing. Is they're trying to take all those pieces and put them into place and figure it all out right now from their limited knowledge, instead of trusting that there's more than they can possibly understand, than they can possibly realize or put together from where they're standing right now. So when you can embrace that there are pieces out there that are ready for you and will come into place at the right time, and instead of looking for those missing pieces, you trust that they're all ready and available for you, and your only job is to stay in the present moment, to enjoy your life for what it is right now, to find the satisfaction and the enjoyment right here, right now, and follow your impulses, follow your insights, follow what you're excited about and what's fun for you, and see how that turns into and takes shape from all these small little things that don't seem like they are that important, but it builds your confidence, it builds your trust and your faith, and it builds your knowing that everything is coming together for you. Even these little synchronicities, these little happenstances that seem inconsequential, they are all working out for you, and they will turn into a bigger and bigger vision, a bigger and bigger synchronicity that will turn into those jobs you want, those relationships you want, those houses you want, all those things that seem like they are paramount to what you actually want. But all those little things, this journey along the way, is actually what we're here to do, what we're here looking for. It seems like we want those things that we pedestalized, but really the journey to those is the beauty of this life adventure, this life experience that we're on. And those things that we have put on a pedestal are just the realization of that journey as it unfolds. Because once you get to that thing that you've put on high, then you'll have a new desire, and then it will be the journey to that new desire, and then you'll have a new desire, and then it will be the journey to that new desire. If you're a sculptor or an artist of some sort, you don't just want to create one thing and then just be done with it. It's about the creating of that thing, the sculpting of the clay, the painting of the painting. And then once you're done, it's like, okay, I did it, here it is. Now what's next? So if you think about it like that, and you let go of these worries that you have and the anxieties or the depression because you didn't get to where you wanted to get in a certain amount of time, or you don't see that it's coming together in the ways that you thought it would, and you let go of that and you stay in the present moment, then you can relax and let all of this come to you. Let the flow come to you. This is something that I've learned to practice in my life because I used to have a lot of anxiety and depression and just not really be in a good place in myself because I was so caught up thinking about the future or the past and dwelling on those things that I couldn't really enjoy the present moment. And so I really committed myself to learning how to be present and enjoy this journey so that I could be at peace with myself, so I could be happy in myself. And this is what I want for you as well, to learn how to do so that you can realize the true beauty of life, the true beauty of this adventure that we're on, living this life experience. This is here for us to have a good time, to have a fun life experience. It's not here to struggle. This life is not for us just to struggle through or feel really bad about, in any way. There's no reason that we need to dwell in these negative emotions, to dwell in these negative head spaces, heart spaces about anything. It has its benefit to have those negative emotions, but not to dwell in it, to see the benefit of it, appreciate it for what it is, appreciate it for helping you clarify what you want in your life, and then taking a step forward and letting that go and moving on to what you want. And that's why it's so important to stay focused on what you want in life, not to what's not working out, not to finding those missing pieces, but to stay focused on what you want. You want to feel whole. You want to feel fulfilled. You want to feel happy. And when you focus on these missing pieces, it's like when you lost your car keys. You can't find your car keys, you can't find them, and then you just let it go, and all of a sudden, boom, your car keys are right there. I'm sure you've done that before. I've done that many times with car keys and other things. And it's the same thing with anything in life. When we are so focused on that it's not there, in the lack mentality, we are putting off an awareness of that so consistently that it can't come to us, because we are trying so hard. We're trying to figure it out so hard that it's not able to, those ideas, those memories in our mind aren't able to come and direct us to where we last left them, where we need to be, and the right time to be there, to meet up with the right people so that we can get that job offer that we want. Because that's what it's about, is loosening up, lessening your resistance in yourself to the path that's unfolding for you, so that you can be the realizer of this unfolding journey, realizer of the right ideas at the right time, the right thoughts at the right time that will guide you to everything that you want. And you have to stay in this place of enjoying and being happy with where you are. I've listened to a lot of different people on business success, and I'm very into businesses and understanding what makes the difference between someone that succeeded or someone that failed, basically, that didn't have the business success that they wanted. And I've heard multiple billionaires talk about what keeps them going, what keeps them healthy, what keeps their businesses thriving even when there was hard times. And they said, I stayed happy. And I've heard this from multiple different ones, and it's really interesting because we think that these other things in the world are, there's thunder going on. It's been like 90s where I am lately, and then all of a sudden the clouds came in and there's thunder and rain. It's pretty wild for the summertime. But anyway, so the thing is that how we feel emotionally has a huge effect on what happens in our life. And that's something that a lot of people don't realize or don't actually practice consistently in their life. And I've dedicated my life to learning how to do this and to practicing this in every moment of every day, to feel the best that I can feel in each moment. And part of that is, yes, because good things will come when you feel good. But being so attached to those things coming makes you dependent on those things coming to feel good. So it's a fine balance between just feeling good just for the sake of feeling good, enjoying life just because life is supposed to be enjoyed, because there's so many wonderful things around us to enjoy, because this is such a great place, a planet to be, a time to be here on this planet, body to be in, and just to appreciate just for the sake of appreciating, to be happy for the sake of being happy, not for the sake of getting the job you want. Yes, you'll have the ideas, you'll have those things, and having those desires is beautiful. Like, to not have desires is not what we're after. It's not to be desireless. It's just to desire and let go of the outcome of how those desires will come into our life. Let go of who, where, when, what, or how. The what and the why are the most important. The who, where, how, when is not important. That is not our job. That will come to us at the right time when we focus on what we want and why we want it, the emotion that we want. Because when we have an emotion, we put off a vibration, and that vibration attracts to us similar things of that vibration. And so when you are in the vibration of abundance, you attract abundance. When you're in the vibration of love, you attract love. When you are in the vibration of hope, you attract things that match your hope, that start coming into you. When you believe that good things are coming, then good things come. And you can get so good at practicing yourself into a good feeling emotion that you can hold steady there, because we all have our emotional state that is our regular state, our practice state. And if you're normally a happy person, then anytime something comes in your life, you might bounce down into a not as good feeling place, but you'll come back up to that happy place. If you're down in anger and you've practiced anger so much, then you might have happy moments, but you'll go back to anger pretty quickly. So practice yourself into a higher, better feeling place, a different place than where you've been at. And even if you're at a happy place, you can get to even a better feeling place, to a different place that feels even better than that. And then all those pieces that you thought were missing at one time, you realize were all there for you all along. And they start flowing into your experience with such speed and such just exhilaration that it amazes even you and people that see what's happening in your life. Because this is not what most people do in their life. This is not what most people practice. They are so caught up with finding those missing pieces and putting them in place and figuring it all out on their own. So let go of that.